Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Despite some disappointing movies and what appears to be an attempt to play them down in comics, the X-Men have never been more popular. Whether in current films, comics, or documentaries, people can't get enough of the X-Men universe. Some reasons are obvious. The X-Men story reflects many of the social issues prominent both today and when they were created. Racial minorities, LGBT communities, any misunderstood and discriminated against social group can relate to the X-Men universe. Unlike other superheroes and villains, no accident or trauma made them mutants. They were born that way. They are hated and feared for who they are, regardless of what they do. There's a deeper level to the X-Men's appeal though. Recently, Screen Junkies made an honesty trailer for the 90s animated X-Men series, in which they point out some of the stereotypes in the X-Men universe. The anti-mutant crowds are sometimes displayed in a stereotypical manner, as well as some of the X-Men themselves, such as the Southern Rogue, the Cajun Gambit, Russian Colossus, German Nightcrawler, and so on. I take their point, but I think they've missed the real point of the X-Men character creation. By the X-Men's over-the-top characterizations of different cultures and nationalities, they emphasize that mutants are not all the same. They have different powers, different backgrounds, different beliefs, and different cultures. Often, even the most well-meaning voices in the discussion on social issues can paint certain people groups as all the same. We have things like black entertainment television and gay pride parades, which are valid in themselves, but are often pitched in culture so that they provide false inferences, like all African Americans enjoyed this type of TV show, or all homosexuals are flamboyant, and so on. While watching or reading X-Men though, one never assumes that all mutants are alike. Even in the original team of 5, before Blue Fur and the other nationalities were introduced, we had the rich upper-class Angel, the bookworm Beast, the emo Cyclops, the nothing sacred goof-off Iceman, and the teacher's pet, Jean Grey. Later, in Chris Claremont's revival, the foundation from which most modern versions are told, Professor X travels the world to recruit an African, a Canadian, a Native American, an Irishman, German, and so on. The X-Men have always been diverse in their common mutanthood. That diversity amidst their commonality is the real draw for fans because it mirrors the human experience. X-Men can have a lot to say about specific civil rights issues, but you don't need to be in a cultural minority to find yourself in the story. Anyone who has felt misunderstood, from the young homosexual on the football team to the aggressive football all-star in a poetry class, all can find themselves in the X-Men. While mutants are born as mutants, often puberty or a traumatic event triggers their mutant genes into presenting themselves. Something unique and special has always been inside of them. A chubby, pigeon-toed child might attain the ability of flight. The one battling acne and an overbite might become a shapeshifter. And in their darkest moment, when life appears to have no hope, power comes bursting out of them. Something powerful and distinctive manifests before the world to tell it that you are more than you appear. It's the basic Clark Kent to Superman appeal, but the X-Men stories offer hope to the powerless. Your time will come, they say, and that time will be yours alone. Every mutant combination of powers is different, just as every X-Men is their own mixture of a specific past, culture, and philosophy. Maybe you won't fly, but maybe you'll discover hidden strength when you try weight training. Maybe you don't shapeshift, but maybe you discover a score of powerful shapes within yourself in your first drama class. And suddenly you're no longer so alone. You found a place, a group to fit in with. And if you stop to think about it, you have something in common with even the most disparate of people around you. The poet and footballer, the comic geek and the beauty queen each have something special within themselves, and they all have the need to belong. The X-Men aren't just for the culturally outcast. They're for anyone who has ever questioned their identity and longed to fit into the world around them. We're all mutants. As long as the X-Men keep tapping into that basic human truth, we'll always have new stories, some better and some worse, but all binding us together as a family of freaks. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like and subscribe for more. New content is added each Wednesday and most weekends. Until next time, keep enjoying and digging deeper into the superhero stories you love. Thanks for watching.